Councilmember Glass.
Thank you, Madam President. Picture it, Montgomery County, 2019. There are 164,000 students enrolled in the Montgomery County public school system, a record for our school system. This increase is exerting pressure on our classrooms as 4 school clusters are currently in a building moratoria as a result of the increased enrollment. At the same time, Montgomery County is facing an affordable housing crisis. According to the Washington Metropolitan Council of Governments, 23,100 units of low-income housing will need to be built over the next decade. The affordability crisis has hit our younger residents particularly hard, as the homeownership rate among 18 to 35-year-olds in Montgomery County has fallen from 45% to 28% over the last 30 years. So with that as the backdrop, today I am introducing the Housing Impact Fairness Act. This legislation closes a loophole so that all new housing structures, specifically newly rebuilt homes, also known as teardowns, contribute to our growing infrastructure needs of increasing school capacity and providing more resources for affordable housing programs. Had these fees been fairly applied to the 2,000 homes that received demolition permits over the last decade, the county would have received $100 million to support our growing infrastructure demands. The Housing Impact Fairness Act will add an estimated $5.7 million toward school construction and $4.3 million toward affordable housing initiatives every year. When a studio apartment is built, an impact fee is assessed. The same for a one-bedroom or a townhouse, but newly rebuilt homes are currently exempt. I don't think that is fair or equitable, especially given the county's data showing that student generation rates of newly built homes are 20% higher than other older single-family homes. Yet we charge impact fees on studio and one-bedroom apartments, which have the lowest student generation rates. The county began collecting impact fees on new development in 1986. Of the 390,000 housing units in Montgomery County today, approximately 2/3 were built before 1986 and never directly contributed to the impact fund. So what are we talking about when we say newly rebuilt homes? According to the planning department, the average home that is torn down was built in 1948, is 1,700 square feet, and sells for $700,000. The new home that replaces it is on average 4,200 square feet and sells for $1.75 million. These are new homes with new pipes, new nails, new roofs, and new foundations. And according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, the word demolish means, quote, to tear down, to do away with. So there should be no confusion that these newly rebuilt homes are in fact new and should be treated as all other new homes. It's equally as important to say what this legislation will not do. This legislation does not apply an impact fee to any home that has already paid one. It does not charge an impact fee for anyone who wants to build an addition, an extension, a dormer, or a bump out. This legislation simply creates a more fair system where new homes are assessed an impact fee to support our growing infrastructure. Here in Montgomery County, we live in a beautiful community. People want to live here because of our high quality of life and the inclusive values we uphold. The demand to live here is so strong that the median price of a home that sold in July of 2019 was the highest July level since the Great Recession. And sellers are getting prices that they're asking for, with an average sales contract going for 98% of the original list price. I have no doubt that people will continue building their dream homes here in Montgomery County while also supporting our growing infrastructure needs. And finally, to my colleagues and to the engaged residents of Montgomery County, I look forward to a robust conversation about this legislation as we find ways to tackle the two most pressing issues of our day: school capacity and housing affordability. Because at its core, this legislation is about housing, schools, and fairness. Thank you.